waiting for peeps to show up. We made it to Wyoming in a cute little town called Laramie. And Wyoming is so beautiful. Just got out of the tub. Shan's taking his, waiting for people to pop in, and you can see hi the mirror. But I wanted to wait for people to pop on to see that I've got Mozzie here with me, just like Ziva. So, hello, Nancy. Say hello to Mozzie and Heather's reflection. Mozzie, people saying hi. People gonna come in. Ziva's really having it rough. That sinusing came back, and her breathing is rather difficult. But hopefully, once we get settled and we give her the rest of the antibiotics and Medford, she'll be feeling better. So I just want to show everybody, Mozzie, Mozzie, there he is. So yeah, he's doing better. They're getting used to it. Yeah. If you hear any funny wheezing like sounds, that's my ZV mama. But you know, we're keeping her comfortable, and she's still eating. And ooh, that's a big heather there. She's still eating and going to the bathroom and drinking. So hey Sandy, hey Sylvia. Yeah, I was say fun seeing the reflection in the mirror. But I just want to show everybody how Mozzie's just kind of chillaxing now right with us. But get this, when we booked the hotels, we told the girl who was helping us that we needed all the hotels to be, we had two cats, they have to be pet friendly. And so she said, got it, all pet friendly, so we pull in today. And I won't mention the hotel, but can I just say she went above and beyond for us. So what AAA seems to keep doing is telling people they can book here if they have cats, but the owner's supposed to be allergic or something, so only dogs are allowed. So after driving all day, and this is a no cancel hotel, we were just like, oh my God, what are we going to do? And she says, yeah, she goes, but we worked something out. So we were charged $50 for the cats. I think it's refundable, if I remember correctly. Um, and she's the manager. She goes, anybody says anything, I'd okayed it. She goes, but, because I said to her, I go, well, can I report you to somebody to say what an amazing, not report, but to give a commendation to? And she's like, no, no, no. She goes, this is just has to, so I'm like, okay. So she came through for us. Shannon and I didn't know what we were going to do because we can't leave the cats in the car at night. I mean, they've been cooped up all day. There's no room anywhere to set a cat box or anything. And I see everybody popping in. I've seen Isadora. I've seen Moira. I saw Mr. Sandy. I saw Sylvia. Hey, girl, hey. I saw you, Allison. And so she worked something out. And she goes, here's my card. She goes, any issues or questions or she goes, call me. I'll be here tomorrow morning. Guess what her last name is? Angel. So again, protected by an angel. The angels came through. Um, Believe me, she was an angel today for allowing our babies to stay with us. So, but yeah, she says they have a problem with AAA booking people here that have cats and not realizing that our policy is dogs only. So, oh, I know that's her. You're okay, mamas. Yeah, it's a good girl. So, but yeah, the angels came through in the form of her last name, Angel. So, so yeah. Ants! Hey, Roots and Waves girl. And, oh, Kristen Louise. Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody. I'm 3 hours behind now. Well, 2 hours behind now. So I was trying to adjust. I had a soak tonight. The last place we were at was a Comfort Inn, and the tubs at that location were just so tiny. And so I tried doing a shower, and yeah. But tonight I soaked. I'm telling you, I am. This is starting to catch up on me. My ankles are really swollen, and so I just took a nice hot bath. I've got my I've been keeping them raised on a couple pillows, and Shan just rubbed me down with some of my the camphor and stuff for my back and my shoulders and my knees. So it's rough physically, but we're getting there. And a lot of today was, oh, excuse me, just straight runs. Tomorrow we've got another 7 hour. When I left, I had 50,000 some odd miles on my vehicle. I'm up to what, 52 now. So, and Sandy, yes, things are going well. I mean, we have had, and Selena, hey girl, I loved your little video of Darla on Instagram running around with your hubby in the backyard. She is just so, so precious. And congrats on your new show. I see that you're going to be doing with Bobby. So, everybody, make sure to check out Bobby's channel, Wild Raven, and Selena, Essence of the Moon. They're getting together on Thursdays for for a show called Behind the Moon, or is it Beyond the Moon? Really nice. So, um, saying hello to everybody. Brienne, hello, Brienne. Um, I need my, yeah, but I've had some issues with that. So, hi, Miss Tarot D. How are you, my dear? Mwah. Um, fancy seeing you here. So I can just say, of Iowa, Nebraska, here have just been wonderful people. Um, Again, like I said last night, I don't care how many 45 signs or things or that I see. People there's just so many wonderful people. And I let a girl know that today in Nebraska. And she said, "Oh," she goes, "Thank," because she asked if we needed a bag for our items when we stopped, and we said, "Oh yeah, we really need bags for our kitty litter and stuff because the ones are too thin." She goes, "Well, would you like me to throw in a couple more for you?" And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." So just really nice. And I told her, "Oh, that's my kitty." So she's breathing, snoring, kind of thing going. So she did that for us, and she goes, "Yeah," she goes, "We good people out here." And I said, "Yes, you are." um and so Nebraska was nice. And you know what, it's maybe because I'm an artist, but I've had people tell me, "Oh, those areas out there, it's just flat land, there's nothing to see." I'm seeing a lot. I'm driving, and I wish I could stop it. I saw so many cool things I wish I could have taken pictures of especially with the big sky, all the different cloud formations, more than you get to see really, from where I was from. And the landscapes, even though they might be flat, there's like curves in them. There's still color patterns from what they grow on them. There are trees that are even if they're not in bloom, you can still see the beautiful shapes of the branches, the shapes of the clouds. I mean, it absolutely beautiful. And Wyoming, oh my God, coming down through the canyon, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It is Nancy. Our country is truly beautiful. So Moira, when do you get where you're going? Well, tomorrow is going to be our last stop before we get to Oregon, and we will be um, outside of. We'll be cutting through. So no, we'll be in Westover, Utah, and then from Utah up through Nevada and right into Oregon. So, Visionary Gal. Oh, hey, Jen, be Visionary Gal. It's been a while. And Janet Lee. I don't know if I said hi to you, Janet. Everyone's saying hi. And natural beauty is natural beauty. Or just if they don't see it, it is. I mean, there were just so many things that I could just, oh my God, the paintings. And not just like traditional landscape me, I was seeing shapes and forms and how I could play it with this and do that. It was just like, oh man. Yeah, Kitty snoring. Yeah. Sandy, she's got a respiratory issue. I had to clean out her one side of her nose tonight. She wasn't very happy with me. But she's been very content. She's been very laid back through this whole thing. And this guy here, he's just chilling. He's relaxing. And aren't you, Mozzie? So, just really a nice room that we got here. The TV isn't really working, but just like tall ceilings and just very cozy, very comfy. Um, let's see. So another thing I wanted to share. Hey, Lexi. Hello, Lexi, sexy Lexi. Um, Eternal Light. Hello. Oh my goodness, I'm getting 15 people in here tonight. This is wonderful. Everyone's saying hello. I like how everybody's so nice to each other. Um, yep. So I'm still going, making sure. Let's see, Brienne says, just fantastic. Glad you're enjoying all the beauty. Love all the changes inland. They're gorgeous. I mean, Tom! I've missed Tom, I had a dream about you last night, I think. I've been having like these really weird dreams. And I know a lot of it's because of the anxiety. And people that I know from YouTube, I remember Kristen Louise was in one of them. There was somebody on a TV show I was watching that got into it. But even though, you know, I know things are going to be okay, my brain, even with my medication at night, um, once I start to wake up, it's like just constant bombardment of dreams. And some of them startle me awake, and I have anxiety, and it's hard to go to sleep. So to get and today I got really sleepy on the road. At one point, we had to do a pit stop, and I said, Jan, I need a 10-minute zone out because the roads were so flat and it was straight travel. I was just starting to like, zone out and everything, and had to pull over and got some gas and closed my eyes for about 10 minutes. I talked on and off a little bit with Shan, but I had to get my wind in because I didn't want to, be, driving 75, 80, and falling asleep at the wheel. So it's nice to be able to drive that speed. um, but yeah, I needed a break. But what I was really loving today, um, Roots and Waves, I was at your test today. Test. Ooh, what are we testing? Did I forget something? But it's so nice to see you, Tom. Um, let's see. I hope I didn't startle you in the dream. No, it's just all different things coming in and out. I wake up, like when you wake up from a dream and your head feels heavy and it kind of aches, but your body falls back to sleep because it's tired. And then the dreams come back again. It's that heavy ache. It keeps going back and forth like that. It's driving me nuts. Um, oh, I did that when driving from Texas to PA. Ooh, yeah, you got to be careful with that. A 10-minute break, so no time. Heather dozing had nothing to do with 420. What? Let's see, Jen. Oh, I was helping our friend Hilda. Oh, wonderful. So no, some more new peeps. So I saw today, can I just tell you, the sky. I can't stop talking about the sky. The cloud formations out here. I hope everybody doesn't mind Ziva snoring and stuff. Um, but the sky it was so big, and the weather has been incredibly picture perfect so far. I know there's some storms we might be driving into um, tomorrow, um, but it's just we've been blessed. We really, really have been blessed, and I know the universe is helping us and protecting us. Um, but the sky, and I saw these clouds, and they look like bones. You would have loved it, all my bone people in here. Um, and I told Shan that I said hello and come in a bit, and I've been cleaning the kitchen, listening, busy in the kitchen. Well, thank you for listening in, my dear. And the clouds. I told Shan one. This is when I wish I could have grabbed the. He had the camera, but he was holding it, following the directions and everything. But it looked like part of a clavicle, and then the way the clouds right underneath that went like that, and then like that, and like ribcage, and it just blew my mind how lately I've been seeing, even in those circle paintings that I was doing. Whoops. Um, those circle paints I was doing, how some of the lighter colors I thought I was starting to see like shells and bones. And in the sky, I was seeing beautiful cloud shapes, some of them reminding me of bones. And so I think that's a big message right there. So a couple said, the road kills the hardest for me, especially with the deer. But been seeing a lot of not falcons, a lot of crows, hawks, um, lots of cows. But and got to see some tumbleweed today. Um, I haven't seen tumbleweed since I left Arizona, so that was fun. But the mountains and the colors to live out, in Wyoming. Oh my God, it's just absolutely beautiful. Let's see, I still can't get used to your name, Kristen Louise. Oh, bye, Ange. Thanks for popping in. Enjoy your food. Let's see, Miss Tarot D. Aries girl, this is the most that I've seen you in the past 3 years. I like it. Ah, yeah. And it is so much bluer out there, Isadora. I thought it was Shan snoring. No, it's my kitty. And let's see, Kristen said my cat has nasal problems. He sneezed on me 6 times in the middle of the night last night. Oh, poor baby. Yeah. She started developing this at this place. And those people, like I said the other day, we paid our full month's rent on the 1st and told her we would probably leave around the 22nd. But we decided to do it Sunday because I didn't want to have anything to do with them. And so, Saturday, Friday night, we had our show. I woke up Saturday morning because Shan's former boss's his buddy was coming over to take the rest of the stuff out for us for donations. And I wake up to an automated message stating that, well, your account is, you owe $25 on your account, which is a bunch of bullshit. They're just harassing us because I knew that they knew that we were probably going to leave early. I think someone reported seeing us packing or whatever Thursday and Friday. And so before we left, we got them their stupid $25, put the keys, everything in the Dropbox, and left. This morning, I woke up to another automated message from their stupid office saying, "You owe us $25." These people, we are so glad to be away from them. I swear to God. These people just, yeah. It's, I told Shan, you want to respond? He's like, no, they can figure shit out. And then I went ahead and I blocked them. So they're blocked. No more, no more. Hopefully someday you do. I love her name, Nine Worlds Intuitive Tarot. I think that's badass. Hi, Beth. Wyoming is beautiful. Oh, it is. And oh my God, like I said, I wish I could just, have taken these pictures, but that's okay. I remember them, and I'll probably do not the exact, but you know, um, I'll be inspired, and I'm getting inspired too for a new channel name. Shan's like, well, why are you going to change your name? Just keep it because everybody knows you as Indigo Jaguar, and I'm like, but I'm changing. This trip is. Um, Sorry if I look so, but I just drove over 600 miles today, so it's okay. And thanks, Allison, yesterday for the trolls that came in for handling them trolls. Um, but yeah, it's just when I get settled, I've got a lot of work coming out. I'm gonna be doing a lot of work. It's a great name. It just takes me in. I Yes. Did you see the caribou? I did not see any caribou. I have seen, the shaggy lawn hair cows, the black ones, the white ones, and it was so funny. The shaggy one was just like all curled up, sitting on the side, just looking out, like, yeah, hello, just watching everybody going by. Um, so maybe, hopefully, I'll maybe see them. Exactly. So they can, most definitely. Yeah. New day, new location, new woman. You got it. You got it, Beth. A rebirth. Yep. Exactly. 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 Oh, thank you, Brienne. Your new name for a new beginning. Exactly. So, what else did I want to share today? I don't know. I just can't get over how beautiful it is. The sky, the land, how much fresher it feels, how much cleaner, and the heaviness that has just lifted. And it's still stressful, and him and I are kind of like a couple times, yeah, 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 at each other, but nothing like the toxicity. And let's see, what did Tom say? And Shan can start his cryptid channel. He wants to start his own channel, Tom, but it's going to be kind of like how he sees the world, and whether or not people agree with him or not, he just wants to do a video and just put things out and how he sees the world. From his point, he just turned 66 and kind of wants to um, kind of do his thing. So at some point, you'll probably be doing his. Let's see. I don't eat red meat or pork. Okay. Guy country. Exactly. Let's see. I watched your video too, Kristen. Oh, Kristen, what's going on, my dear? What happens? The cows are on the road. Do not blow your horn. Unfortunately, we did see some dead cows, a couple of them. So I don't know if they broke through the fence. They had to and got on the road. And why people, I mean, cows can move pretty slow. If people are paying attention, they should be able to see them and not hit them, unless, of course, it happened at night, where it's kind of hard, to see that. Um, so you like Iowa and Nebraska, Heather? You can get a Grant Wood print a Grant Wood print to memorialize your trip. What's a Grant Wood print? I really do like. So far, I think Wyoming's my favorite. I really. It's like you can breathe. I mean, there's beauty in the East Coast. Don't get me wrong, especially from New York, where I was. Some very beautiful areas, but out here, it's like you can breathe. Woods and forests are gorgeous and everything, but it's nice when you have an area where you could just the wind and the air, and like it's fresh, it's clean, it's just you can breathe, there's room, you don't feel, or I don't feel like things coming down and around. So yeah, it's very totally different. Just a little CPTSD to work through, no biggie. Huh? Okay. Let's see. Eternal Light said, I once lived in Wyoming as a young child. Um, Eternal Light, where? Our hotel is located in Laramie. So we're in Laramie. Let's see. Grant Wood is the artist who painted. Okay, I thought his name was something familiar. Painted Iowa landscapes and his most famous. Oh, American God. Yeah. I get how, kitschy it is and how recognizable. Not one of my favorite artists, but I got you. Hi, hi, Audra. How are you? Just giving a shout out to everybody from Laramie, Wyoming. So, but yeah, I wish I could be doing art. Um, I'm just so tired and brain dead that when we pull in, I don't want to do anything. I try playing my games on my iPad using their Wi-Fi, and I'm just like, ugh. I need a break. Um, I'm just kind of anxious. I know I'm trying to enjoy the trip, but the driving, oh, it gets so long, so monotonous. But it's so long driving that I don't want to take too many breaks because I want to be able to get here and be able to relax and enjoy the hotel, especially after what we have to pay for it. So this last night are not kitschy. No, I mean the yeah, the American Gothic, the guy standing with the pitchfork with the daughter. Um, that's used it all. Maybe I used the wrong word, but like I said, give me a little bit of room to wiggle here, Beth. I'm just so brain. We passed Cheyenne. We didn't get to go in there. The army is pretty small. Dina, how are you? It's been a hot minute, lady. What's going on? Fill up your gas tank in Wyoming. You know it'll never be so cheap anywhere else. Wyoming? Yeah, because Nebraska. Holy shit, I almost went through $100 today. It's like 90 some dollars on gas. And I don't like my tank going, anything below half a tank. Especially, we don't know how long in between stations are going to be and stuff. Um, and Nebraska, $3.75 or 95 cents. So, or I think it was more, and everybody else has been either like today was 2.99, and all the others ones were like 3.09, 3.12. Nothing too much, but just in one day, almost $100. It blows my mind very how little far money goes, but I know I'm refilling it more because we got that thing on top of the car that causes, and with the ups and the downs with the landscape, causing more for the gas they have to work and stuff. But yeah, I'm serious. When I drove across country in 2021, yeah, well, every half a tank, I'll pull over and I'll make sure I get some gas in there, and let's see. Okay, so Dina, we already went through Nebraska. Stop at the Runza sounds familiar. Um, oh, you see, now I'm not good at that. I'll have to shoot. I was thinking about that today, Allison. But actually, I never thought of it. I never got one of those things that you can stick on your. I've always hated having those things where you try to check it yourself, and then you lose air out of your tire, and then you're trying to fill air, and you're not. I'm not sure reading it properly, so I got to figure out how I can. Maybe I can find somebody at one of these stops to help me. Um, Only if you want a stomach ache. No, I really don't want the stomach ache. Hi, Nivra. You cannot drive across the country without checking your air pressure. Anyhow, most of those machines do it for you. Okay. The tire pressure gauge. Yeah, I don't. I used to have one of those things that I would, but yeah. I'll make sure. I didn't think about that. I've been keeping an eye on my lights and everything, making sure because my car will let me know if there's a low pressure in my tires. So most machines have a built-in gauge now. Okay, I'm just trying. I'll talk to you later, girl. Um, Eternal Lake converted over to U.S. It's around $4 a gallon here. Yep, yep. Let's see. You should look up the artist Mark Bush. He used to be my neighbor. His paintings are phenomenal. Not my personal taste though. Oh, hyperrealism. Some of those are wild. Some people can, do a piece of artwork with pastel or paint or whatever their medium is. and it comes out looking like a photograph. It's just insane. Yeah, you just have to know what the tires take, and you know what? I think I still have my book in the car that will let me. They tell you those on the tire, right? Yes, the PSI for your tires will be on a sticker inside of your door. Oh, okay, Allison, thank you. Because usually, before this, ever I had any issues with the low air pressure in my tires, I just went down a few blocks to Fort Basil where I'm leasing my vehicle from, and the guys would be like, "Yeah, come in, we'll check it," and they'll fill the air and boom, boom, on it goes. So I've never had to do that for myself. Um, but yeah, and the inside of the door. Well, thank you everybody for reminding me to do that. It's something I didn't think. Well, like I said, I've been monitoring, my console, and my car is pretty good. It'll let me know when things are. How's the wind? Oh, yes, we had a couple of instances where on our app it said, bad weather. I'm like, we mean bad weather, but the wind would start to kick up. A couple times it was like 40 miles an hour, gusts in between certain places. So, but yeah, definitely. Um, Front and back might be different. So, yep, that's my girl. That's what I'm going to be doing later. Oop, did I just wake you up? Want to say hi, Maz? Say hi to everybody. Mozzie. Hey, no, no, let's go in the opposite way. No, you. Okay. My cat. What can I say? So, yeah. I'll have Shan help me figure that out tomorrow, and we'll go and we'll do that. And people have been really nice at the local places around here. So, if I'm having physical issues trying to do that or whatnot, maybe I can go in and talk to one of the ladies, and they can have someone help me. Um, Heather, what town did you say in Nebraska? Beth, we stayed in Lincoln yesterday. Lincoln, Nebraska. And tonight we're in Laramie. And then tomorrow it will be West Andover, in Utah. Everybody getting used to the bed right quick. Yeah, kitties are being good. Yes, they are. I mean, he yowls and meows and stuff, but they settle down. Sometimes in the night he'll still start going. I'm like, shh, come on, we'll pat the bed, and he climbs in. He goes under the cover and like lays his head over the side of the bed under the covers and just lays there. So I think the cats are telling you need a bed. Someone, yes. Well, we couldn't get a bed at the other place now, could we? So it's been a long time since we've had a regular bed. I'm spoiled. I'm enjoying this. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I could ask one of the guys, that work at the stations for help. So how I don't know how everybody else is doing, how their week is going. Oh, Allison, I did think of you. Oh, Allison, people aren't going to know what this is, but one night during one of our Friday nights, Allison and I were talking live about coffee, and how I said, "Yeah, we drink Folgers," and she's like, "Oh, that tastes like gas." So I stopped and got us some coffee. I needed it. I was getting really sleepy, and I got it, and we got into the car. We're driving, and I'm like, "Ooh," and Shan's kind of like, "Ooh," and I'm like, "Well, it's coffee," and and Shan goes, "Wait a minute, what's it Allison always says about the coffee?" I go, "Yep, ugh, tastes like gas." So Allison, we had a cup of ass today. Oh, guys, I hope that doesn't sound too crude, but it was funny. Um, so yeah, we thought about you when we had that really bad coffee. Um, and I saw, when we were passing by a place where I don't know if they manufacture school buses or if that was like a station, waiting station for them. But yeah, so that's funny. Every time we, grab something to eat that we know isn't quite healthy, we're like, shh, don't tell Allison, we're getting this, or like today with the coffee, um, assy coffee. It was assy coffee. Yes, it was. Oh boy, ooh, my phone's getting hot. Ah, coffee drink. We like the folders, but after we switched over to the Aldi's breakfast blend, what a difference! I got spoiled with it, but today I need a coffee really bad at one point and help get through part of it, but then um, even Allison is always so cautious and mindful with her words. Well, she can be. Yes, heading off. Have a safe trip tomorrow. Bye, Miss Taro D. Mwah. Um, Thanks for popping in. And it was nice seeing you earlier, too. Um, Heather, if you see a place that sells caribou coffee, get some. It's wonderful. Caribou coffee. Okay. There's a lot of places that we really like out this way. One place called Love's. Um, and there's another one. I can't think of the name of the other one, but there's one that's got like lots of like gift shop and food and everything. We've been hitting those up when we can. Um, so we'll take a look to see if one of them has that. Uh, Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Shush your mouth. Wait a minute. What? What? Tom, would you say? Oh, shush. Okay. Isn't there some animal that eats coffee beans and then craps it out, and people process those beans? Yes. Now it's monkey poop, but I think there's one with a wildcat too, Nancy. But they don't. It's I don't know if it's they process the poop. I think there's something you're not drinking the poop. It's the beans that come. So the animals eat or whatever, and then yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's Javalia. I think that's one of the companies that do that. Now that is truly ass coffee. Oh my god. Bump and bump. Um I was thinking panda poo. There's probably a couple different ones. It's the Kopi. Okay. People be nasty. Tina, I can see you saying there say that too. Be nasty. Oh my goodness. A civet. Yes, I knew it was a wildcat. The civet eats and passes coffee beans for a smoother blend. Oh my goodness. So you're not eating the poop, they're collecting the beans from the remnants of the beans from the, yeah. So, Tina, but some folks decide to make coffee from the poop. Yeah, wonders ever cease. So, oh goodness. Well, guys, I am going to grab something to drink. I don't know what time it is. 6 o'clock. I know if I take my medication for nighttime too early, then it's like I'm up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning with the crazy dreams, and because the medication runs out, it's kind of like a time thing. So I may have to stay up a little longer and do something. Kind of wish I had my cards with me, but I don't even know if I'm in the right state of mind energetically too to be able to pull cards. My tiles, I wish I had my tiles. I could just reach in and pull a tile. Oh, and stay tuned. I have a beautiful tile bag on the way once I get to Oregon for my beautiful tiles that Jackie and a few other people helped me get. So um, we're just trying to cheer you on. Thank you so much. Yes, I am mountain time now. Renew, recycle, reuse. There you go, Tom. Let nothing go to waste. Um, let's see. So, I hope everybody has a great rest of your week. I pop in here and there, and I've been seeing a lot of notifications. A lot of folks are having shows and new shows coming out, and that's wonderful. So, Beth, my next stop is tomorrow is West Endover. Um, Here, let me pull up my. I got my little. Ooh, that was a lot of Heather to see. So pull up my AAA booking confirmation, and tomorrow is going to be this place. Very nice. It's another Best Western, and it is. Let's spin this around. located in, make sure I get this right, Wendover. Wendover, Utah. And I may even give JJ a holler. Though it's kind of short notice. I kept thinking I need to reach out to JJ because I know she's somewhere outside of Salt Lake. People who know JJ Tuta Speaks. Um, she's out that way. Um, but yeah, that's tomorrow. That's one of the expensive hotels. That's like $107. God, for one night. Um, and then probably more for cats. But you know, it's Utah and it's pet friendly. So, yep. Money's kind of going quickly here, but we'll make it work. Ooh, Skinwalker Ranch. No, that's down in. I thought that was in Nevada. Okay, be careful in Wendover. It's a rough town, Heather. AAA always books it right on the border of Nevada and Utah. Oh, Beth. Ugh. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. We do have AAA. And from the looks of it, I told the girl, it looks nice. And she goes, yeah, it's a nice spot. And I'm looking at the picture, and it looks like a beautiful building. Um, they talk about casinos and everything. Is that maybe it because of the casinos? Um, well, so far we have been very blessed, being protected and everything. So I'm sure we'll be perfectly fine. Um, so yeah, but thanks for the heads up. Alrighty, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. And I'll check in with everybody tomorrow from Utah. So, good night, everybody. Mwah. Bye.